Hello and welcome to our intermediate movement program. Okay, so many of you are returning and I really appreciate that. Okay, super gratitude and a lot of new faces. So we will spend the first few days with the full introduction. Okay, I want to make sure that we all get on the same page. Most of you have also done the Intro to Movement program where I introduce breath work and intra-abdominal pressure and breathing behind the shield and some of these philosophies that I find instrumental to progression. Okay, so with that said, I'll move right into it, but I just wanted to get up close and say thank you. Okay, welcome. Here we go. So let's come onto your mat. I know you got your mat ready. We'll just slide right in here, and of course we'll go into our supine 90-90 right off the bat. Of course we want to get that neutral spine. Okay, so all of you have heard me say it before. I don't care if you've seen the intro videos or worked with me for several months. Okay, neutral spine. We want this long neck. Okay, if you need to take a look at the video quickly, and then I want you on your mat to embody this. Okay, so here's what we're up to. Long neck, chin tucks. We press the head into the back of the head into the mat, and then we anterior posterior tilt the pelvis. Okay, so we press the low back into the mat, and then we arch it away and we press it in. So let's all come down, jump on the mat and join in. Okay, so here we go. Now you can close your eyes and start to embody this, right? The biggest part of this program is awareness, right? Then breath, and then hips, and then shoulders, and then core, and right? But awareness, your personal body awareness. So let's get a long neck, chin tucks. Press the back of the head into the mat, and then anterior, posterior, tilt the pelvis, right? Until we find somewhere that feels nice and neutral. Okay, so we keep that natural curve of the spine. Take a big inhale, full exhale. Use the transverse abdominis, those middle belly muscles, to push the air out. Force those lungs up and empty. Big inhale, belly expands, ribs expand, low back softens. Good, exhale. Big inhale. Full exhale. Now we're going to move right into it. Big inhale. Hold the breath. That's pressurizing the cabin, right? That intra-abdominal pressure now is super strong. Lift the knees up, feet up. Exhale. Big inhale. Now roll the ankles out. Exhale, follow your breath. Start to cue into your own body now. Maintaining that nice long full inhale and a nice complete exhale. Good. And exhale, everybody together. Good. Empty, empty, empty. Big inhale. Hold the breath, tap the heels, right? We've done this, heel tap. Exhale, back up. Inhale, hold, exhale, back up. Inhale, hold, lower, exhale, back. Now, the further you take the heels away, the harder the work gets. Exhale, back. Here we go. Inhale, pressurize, extend the legs, exhale back. Got 5 more. Find your rhythm. Maintain low back, super neutral. Okay, focus on that for a second. Inhale, hold the breath. Make sure that low back stays just as it is as you straighten the legs out, tap the heels, exhale back. Inhale, 2 more. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Beautiful. Feet to the ground, knees side to side, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Beautiful. Okay, folks. Welcome to supine 90-90. Okay, I want you to own that. So it's going to get longer and slower. Okay, the breath will inhale and exhale slower for a longer count. Okay? Now, I want you to roll over onto your belly. We're going to go into croc breath, our second most important, or at this stage, second most important breath pattern. So now we're working on, again, intrinsic core, but multifidus. So I want palms stacked on top of each other. Forehead rests on the back of your hand. Elbows are wide, and you press down in the elbows. Your chest is off the mat. So now we're starting a big breath in the belly. You feel this expanding in the low back, right? The pressure against the stomach will force that low back to soften, but yet we're lifting the head up and away, so it's lightly touching the backs of the hands. It's not resting there, it's just barely touching, but the top of the head is moving up and forward, so we're actually extending the back body. But we're focused on the breath. Full exhale. Big inhale. So we're thinking of tummy time when we were an infant. Okay, most of us have kids, right? They encourage tummy time, tummy time, tummy time. Well, that is so that your little precious baby can develop the muscles in the middle of its back, the muscles that run up between the vertebrae, okay, called multifidus. So here we are, right? We're building abdominal pressure from 0 to 4 months, and we're building multifidus from 4 to 6 months. Okay, so welcome to infancy. We're back at it. Okay, and now we take the arms straightly out to side, shape of a W, forehead comes down to the earth, big exhale. As we inhale, everything comes up now, legs, arms, chest. Eyes are going forward slightly. It's not a big kink in the neck. It's a nice long neck. Exhale, lower. Everything turns off. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Good. 6 more. No struggle. Okay, just letting the body warm up. Come up as high as is comfortable as the body wants to rise today. No big pressure. Good, let's go. Exhale, turn everything off. Super important. Inhale, everything comes up. Getting higher each time. We've got 3 more. Good. And come on up and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, push back, knees wide, child's pose. Good. Walk the hands forward, up on the fingertips. Exhale, forehead comes to the mat. Run some more breath. The simplest, most difficult thing we'll do is master our breathing. Say that again. The simplest, most difficult thing we will do is master our breath. All right. Inhale. Onto all fours. Right into a cat-cow. Exhale, we round, push the floor away, release the head. Inhale. Lower the belly, arch the back, maybe look forward. Exhale, round. Keep connecting your breath to movement. Beautiful. Okay. And here we go, forearm plank. I want you to walk your fingertips up to the top of the mat, onto your forearms. And then we step the right foot back, left foot back. Here we go, okay? Jump in here with me. I'm going to take us to 30 seconds. If I can find a second timer here. Okay, and we're off. So, now, legs are strong, so the thighs are squeezing. Belly button and pubic bone move toward each other. And we press the floor away with the elbows. Okay? We soften. where we can. Jaw is soft, neck is soft, right? We can turn our head side to side, but we chin is tucked and our neck is long. Good, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Listen, just drop your knees, release your toes, sink back. Do not move your forearms. And then come forward, just put your nose or kiss between your hands and push back. Inhale forward, kiss the mat, exhale back. Got 3 more. Good. Beautiful. Okay, so here we go. Back up, shoulders over elbows. One more round. 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Left foot back, right foot back. Own it and breathe. Okay, we're starting. This will build up to 2 minutes, guys. So the first week, 30 seconds. Second week, 1 minute. Third week, 90 seconds. Fourth week, 2-minute plank. Okay, you got it. We got this. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Again, knees down, elbows stay where they're at, and rock back and forth. So shoulder mobility, a little strengthen, and a lot of grace. All right, let's do this. Move and flow. Maybe push away even further than last time. Come down slower, pause, and push back up. Right? Start to play with this. Make it fun. Okay? Nobody likes to work out. Well, most of us don't like to work out. I'll put it that way. But we know how valuable it is and how important it is for our quality of life. Okay. Walk it back. Tuck your toes. Sit on your heels. And I'll give you a quick dissertation. Okay? So, I'll give you a chance to catch your breath. The best way we can measure our health is to recalibrate our breath and our heart rate. So how are we doing up to that, right? Just check in with your breath, slow it way down, big inhale, full exhale, okay? So again, like I said, first week 30-second plank, second week 1-minute plank, third week 90-second plank, fourth week, bam, 2 minutes, okay? I know we can do this. All right, so introducing some animal flow, okay? Movement is hard to title because we've been moving since the beginning of time, okay? But very popular patterns right now is animal flow, and I want to introduce a few of these to you, okay? We're going to start with beast, which is basically quadruped with the knees off the ground, okay? And then we'll under switch, so we'll be able to switch, and then we'll come into crab. So I'll demo this real quick, and then I'll get you guys into it. So here we go, right? So we've got hands underneath our shoulders, wrists and elbows, shoulders line up, okay? Knees are underneath hips, toes are tucked, and then we just lift the knees 1 inch, boom. And then when we right leg under switch, we just take that right leg under and we roll over. Okay, so real quick, take a look. Now, most of the time when we do tabletop poses, our fingertips are positioned forward. Forced, I wanted to say. Now, for crab, what we call crab pose, we turn our hands backwards. Same game, hips are off the ground 1 inch. Okay, basically you want to be able to touch your heels and your wrists with your butt. Okay, and then the center is your crab position. And then we under switch, so I'll go right leg under switch, and I'm back in beast pose. Okay, so here we go. Come with me for the ride, folks. This is going to be a good one. So find your quadruped, tuck your toes, lift your knees. All right, and then we right leg under switch, boom, we end up in crab. All right, now we left leg under switch, and we end up back in beast. We left leg under switch, so the left leg goes under, right arm goes over, and now we are in crab. And now we right leg under, right arm over, and boom, right back where we started in a beast pose, okay? So drop the knees, shake out the wrists. Nice time to introduce the wrist warm up, right? Here we go. So interlace your hands and roll them out. Nice and easy. Okay, so the difference between our intro program and this intermediate program is a lot more on the hands. Okay, so interlace fingers, take palms forward and up. It's going to be crucial that we get our wrist strength, obviously shoulder power, and we'll go from there. Okay, so that said, we got plenty of time. So let's come into our downward facing dog. Okay, so I want to walk us into some of this stuff again. All of this is just an intro to where we're going to go in this program. So I apologize for the repetition for some of you, or the mundaneness of it, but I want everybody to be on the same page, and you may learn something, even you downward dog professionals. So I want you to start. I want you to bend your knees, right? So we can get the hips way up in the air and the chest way low. So we're moving the chest toward the thighs, and now elbows come toward each other, right? So we're rolling the shoulder blades off the back. Now we extend through the elbows, extend through the shoulders, and get lower. Now look forward just between the thumbs. Big inhale, exhale, straighten the legs. Nice and straight. Big, 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 big straight legs. And now bend the right knee and sink even deeper into that right leg. Really get it straight. And switch. Straighten the right leg. Bend the right knee. Super straight, super deep. And we've got 4 more on for each side. So we're going to walk it out. Walking the dog. Switch. Right knee straightens, super straight. Force it. Softly with love. I apologize. No grunting and no grinding. Okay, no pain. Guys, I apologize. I don't want you to force into anything. Okay, I take that back, but I do want you to really work into it. Once you can't breathe in a pose, you're too deep. Okay, let's own that. But here we are, walking it out. Noticing the difference between the sides. Beautiful. Last time, both sides. Full exhale, sink in, inhale to tall plank, and hold for 30 seconds. Find what makes it easy. Find where you can soften. Big breath, full exhale. And knees to the ground, release the toes, sit back, walk it out, breathe. Okay, another favorite, T-spine mobility. So T-spine, thoracic spine, right? With all of the vertebrae where our ribs are attached to is our thoracic spine. So here we are in modern day world, right? We're going to do a ton of back strengthening, chest opening, and we're going to do a bunch of T-spine mobility rotation. Okay, so we're going to start. I want you to be able to sit back on your heels. Tuck your toes if you can, if that's comfortable. Okay, stretch the back of the feet out. Right? Now you post up. I'll do my right hand so we can see a little better. And you take left hand behind your neck, and we just exhale. We take the elbow under, and we inhale. Lead with the eyes. We look and move toward the ceiling, but we keep the hips locked in, and we get this upper back to mobilize. Okay, so join in. Let's go right hand first. I'll switch it up for you, and you don't need to see this anyway. You've got it. Okay, so we're sitting back on our heels. We're posted on our left hand. Right hand's behind the neck, and we exhale under, and we inhale open. And we exhale under. Good. Inhale open. This is a perfect place to close your eyes and take your awareness inside. Good. Exhale. Follow your own rhythm now. I get a bit sidetracked when I'm jabbering around through the course. I want you guys to own this. Make it a meditation. Okay, make this your own movement practice. This is advanced stuff for most people, right? I call it intermediate because I've got places to take you. Okay, and let's switch sides. Post on the right, left hand behind the neck. Exhale under. Inhale open. Good. 2 more. And done. Right on. Okay, so we're going to add a little strength to this one. Get the guns out. Here we go. All right, we've got 10 minutes. Let's make it count. So I want you in downward facing dog. Okay? Now, we're going to come to plank. And we're going to exhale back. Right hand reaches toward left ankle. We inhale forward to plank. Exhale. Left hand reaches back to left ankle. Right ankle, sorry. Inhale forward. You get the point. Let's go. So we inhale. Big breath. Make this a calm, graceful, smooth, rotational, strengthening, motor control pose. Okay? Inhale. Exhale back, big opening, nice and smooth. We've got 30 seconds. Five more seconds. And done. Onto your knees, child's pose. This time I want your hands behind you, forehead rests on the mat. Full recovery. Beautiful. And let's start to introduce a little bit of back bend. So we'll start with camel pose. Not simple stuff, okay, guys? Take it easy. I want your toes tucked. I want you up on your knees. And we just inhale, arm reaches over and behind and onto that heel. If that's not available, let's start here, okay? Fingers can come up just above the glutes and start to draw this down, or even take your hands down, squeeze your elbows toward each other, and then start to lean forward and arch back as we look up. Okay, so wherever you're at, find your breath. Start to take the chest up before back, okay? So the thighs move forward, but the chest moves high. And then maybe the head falls back. And then chin comes to chest, release the toes, sit back. We got one more round like that. "30-second rest, catch your breath, full exhale, big inhale. Very nice, come back up. Tuck the toes if you can. Again, for those of you with a pretty open back, right, or has done some back bending practice, take it back overhead, grab a hold of the feet, other hand comes back, right, thighs move forward, chest moves up and head lays back. All right, but we keep working this chest up. For those of us that are moving into this slowly, I want your palms face up, support that low back, thighs move forward, chest moves high, elbows squeeze. Inhale, and maybe the head falls back. You stay here and breathe. I just want to come out and address some neck issues. Okay, you know who you are. We definitely have some neck stuff. Life is throwing neck stuff at us. We're hunched over, we're crunched over. Our primal instinct to survival is to lift up and protect the back of the neck. Okay, so all of our stress, all of our tension pulls our shoulders up and kinks the back of the neck. So I want you guys to be super careful. Okay, that said, chin comes back to chest, release the toes, sit back, and let's keep the knees close together if you can, and lay the chest down on there. And one more child's pose. Super easy, super nice. And let's come on out of there. Very, very nice. Okay, so let's come to a sitting position. Okay. So for me, almost 2 decades now of yoga, it's super comfortable for me to sit in a cross-legged pose indefinitely. I want you to make sure you're comfortable, okay? Because we're going to finish every single class in a sitting position, okay? So if you want to be propped up on a block, on a pillow, on a chair, okay, please find that comfort zone for you, okay? And we're going to begin to sit, okay? So for those of you that are starting to get a sitting position, awesome, okay? For you that are working on advancing yours, maybe start off with crossing one leg all the way over and trying to draw this knee down, okay? Wherever you are, this is really not the focus of this program, okay? This is just an added benefit because we're going to down-regulate the nervous system after every single session, okay? But first, we're going to do some neck stuff because it's that important, okay? So wherever you're at in your comfy seat, I want you to drop your chin softly to your neck, your chin softly to your chest, and just roll your left side over, not very far back, so not into hyperextension, right ear to right shoulder, and back and around. All right, so super soft. I really want to get across that the value of being able to turn muscles off is at least as important as the ability to turn muscles on. Okay, so in the neural pathways and the neurology of things, the fact that we have overworking muscles is a big problem. It causes dysfunctional relationships, and I'm sure that we all know or have had a few of those. In the muscle, it's no different. Switch directions. Take your head around softly the other way. Right? So dysfunctional relationships mean one muscle is overworking and one is inhibited because one's dominating, the other one can't work properly. And that means neither muscle is working properly, and that creates compensation patterns. And then the first domino has fell. Okay, so back to center. Anchor down through the sit bones, tall spine, long neck, chin tucks, and we take the ear to one side. And then we look down and we look up. Nice and easy. All this stuff with the neck is super easy, and we're reaching down or drawing the shoulder blades down all the while. Okay. Good. And back to center. Right ear to right shoulder. Draw the left shoulder down and then look down. It's at an angle, so you're looking at your right nipple and then you're looking up over your left shoulder and back down and up. Good. And back to center. And now funky chicken. Head forward and back and forward and back. Yeah, here we go. Beautiful. Okay. Rest that out. Shake out any tension. Let's bring the shoulders up, back, down, forward, up, back, down. Reverse it. Up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back. And finalize. Up, shoulder, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Higher, higher. Squeeze it out. Drop them. Inhale. Inhale. Lift, lift, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And drop. Big chest. Fill up. Squeeze. And drop. Nice. Now take the right arm over, left arm under. Grab the elbow and pull. And switch. Good. And shake out the wrist, interlace the fingers, roll it out. And palms out in front, overhead. Shoulder blades draw down, ribs draw down, maybe look up. And release it all. Okay. Hands come to rest in your lap. Eyes closed. Notice your breath. Big inhale. Full exhale. Another one, big inhale. Full exhale. And last one. So we're softening the shoulders, we're softening the jaw. Spine's getting tall. Big smile on your lips. Alright, and blink the eyes open. Give yourself a big hug, right? Daily hug, self-love, pat on the back. And hallelujah, we got through it. Day 1. Alright, I appreciate you. Huge fist bump, huge gratitude. And we'll see you tomorrow.